is Kevin Bigham. I have the distinct honor of being the president of the Bishop Mule Days 2022, which is very exciting. It's really nice to be able to have a Mule Days where we don't have all the limitations and troubles, and we can come together as family and friends. I'm looking forward to seeing everybody, and this year's message to everybody is come and enjoy yourself. Let's have fun. Let's relax. And if you get a chance, one of the coolest things, like you see the week of Mule Days, and you think of that as being Mule Days. In fact, many of us are out there already working to get this all put together and ready for you when you get here. What I would like you to do, if you get a chance, and you see a high school kid or somebody selling ice or one of our volunteers taking tickets at the gate, thank them. They've put in a lot of hours and they work really hard. Most of them, if not all of them, have a smile on their face and they love being here. I say Mule Days has already started. For me, it has. I get to work with some of the neatest people. We're putting up pens, we're fixing water lines, we're preparing the fairgrounds, we have sound people, electricians, you name it. They're all out here on their own time working very hard. So if you get a chance, while you're here and you see somebody working, thank them, because they're here to help you have a good time. And this year for Mule Days, I hope that's what we do. Our theme is Make Mine a Mule this year. And I want that mule to be fun. I want it to be a fun year. Great shout out and thank you to our great sponsors and all of our vendors that'll be coming this year. Keep in mind that the fairgrounds access is free. There's no charge. We'll have lots of, as I mentioned, vendors out there for you to participate with. We've got a lot of free entertainment on the fairgrounds. The parking is free. So come on down starting Monday and see what we've got going. Our show starts with the concert on Thursday night. We're having Susie Bogus. We've been trying to get her here for several years, and finally she's going to make it. It's going to be a fantastic concert. I hope the locals and others come and join us. We're going to have our first paid event starting Friday night and Saturday night through Sunday. But between that, there's a lot of free stuff you can come and see, participate, and take part in without having to put out a lot of money. I want to thank our, pardon?
Parade's 10 a.m. Saturday.
Oh, don't forget, hey, oh yes, we're going to finally have the parade. It's fantastic. We're getting the parade back. I've missed that. I'm sure all of you have too. It's going to be phenomenal. You may even see me in there. I hear that I have to be there, so I'm looking forward to it. I would like to thank our contestants for coming back. Many of them come a long ways, and we know that this is very expensive. I want to thank the PAC teams for coming. We wouldn't have a Mule Days without our contestants and our PAC teams. We really appreciate them. And of course, our great sponsors, from our national sponsors to our local people. They put a lot into this. A lot of businesses help us out. We wouldn't be here without them. We are truly a nonprofit organization. Most people don't know that we're year to year. We don't make millions. Everything we make goes back into the community, goes back into the kids, back into the social, clubs and events that go on in town. The kids and the high school kids benefit from it. Not only that, but that's probably my coolest thing. I mentioned it already, but I'd like to mention it again. I love working with these kids. They come out to Mule Days and they work with a bunch of us old farts, and they learn how to work with things and to do things for the community. It's really a great opportunity for them and for us. It's really a blessing. Again, to wrap up, thank you very much for coming. Look for me while you're here. I'll be in the yellow Jeep most of the time. Most of you already seen the yellow Jeep and know me for it. If I'm not on my yellow Jeep, I'll be on my little Johnny. That's my green John Deere tractor running around. And don't mistake me for fairgrounds personnel. Many people think I work for the fairgrounds. No, that's not bad. There's another man I'd like to thank, and that's Garrett Skilder. If you see him working, he is a fairgrounds employee. Let me tell you, for the last 2 years, Garrett Skilder has been the #1 reason we were able to put things together so well for the fairgrounds. So if you see a young man named Garrett Skilder, thank him. thank you for coming. Looking forward to seeing you, and chase me down and say hi while you're here. I look forward to seeing all of you. Thank you, Kevin Begum.
In Mule Days. Mule Days was started in 1969 by a group of packers coming down the mountain to compete against each other in a one-day event. Since then, it's evolved now into a full week. I got Monica Watterson here. She's going to tell us a little bit about Mule Days and that entire new full week. What do you do at Mule Days, Monica?
I am the show manager. Basically, I work on planning all the competitive events. We start that 9 months before Mule Days happens. And then during Mule Days, I oversee and orchestrate all the competitive events and what we call the 4 big shows, the entertainment venues on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Okay. Before get into the Friday, Saturday, Sunday, is that right? No, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. What happens in the previous part of Mule Day? It starts on Sunday this year or Monday? Monday.
Right.
What starts then?
Well, we have 205 competitive events during the course.
205?
Yes.
Wow.
We have 205 classes that happen this year, starting Monday afternoon, with called halter classes, which is basically sort of bodybuilding confirmation of mules and donkeys. Showmanship, which is just like the livestock kids do.
So they show them just like the junior livestock type of show. Can people come and participate watching these? Is there like a formal schedule out there?
There is a schedule. We have it on our website. We have copies of it available in the office. And all of those events are free to the public until we get to Friday, Saturday, Sunday for the big shows. So we have 2 arenas that are going all the time.
Wow.
So, you can go from one to the other. And basically, the point of the competitive events is, at the point of Mule Days to a large extent, is to highlight the versatility of the mule. And years ago, they added donkeys. And so the classes that we have, certainly we have packing classes, individual packers and the team packing. But we have everything that you might see in an equine event. They compete in English classes, jumping,
wow.
Western, trail, driving classes, singles and teams. We have chariot teams that compete. We have fun events. We have roping. We have team roping, steer stopping, and gymkhana events, what we call gymkhana events, barrels, poles, keyhole. And a lot of those events have what we call preliminary competition during the week, and they work up to their finals, and the top competitors then come in and are part of our Friday, Saturday, Sunday shows, our entertainment shows. So you'll see the top 10 team ropers, steer stoppers, barrel,
so that's the Friday,
racers.
Saturday,
right,
Sunday.
in the big,
and so
in what
those
we
are
call
all
the big shows.
Picked from earlier in the week.
Right, those are the top competitors. We have donkey barrel racing, which is very entertaining.
Donkeys don't move as fast as mules. Yeah.
We have donkey race.
And they can get stubborn.
And yes, so they're definitely entertaining. But a lot of the classes during the week work towards the it brings out the best of the group, and then they get to show in the big shows.
Awesome. Tell us about specialty acts. Are there specialty acts taking place?
In the 4 shows, yes, we have. Well, we have Frankie Punkentown Smith. He's our clown. He's been coming for years.
Yes, he's hilarious.
Yes, he's vital to our program. He's been with us enough. He has entertaining acts that we have in each one of the shows, but we also are able to pull him in if to do little quick entertainment while we're in the background. All of our workers are back changing the setup and getting ready for the next event. He's part of some of the fun events. He just kind of makes them funner.
Yeah, he does.
We also have, again, back from last year, the 11th Armored Cavalry Division out from Fort Irwin, California.
Yeah.
They were very entertaining last year. They loved being here and were...
And that's right here. We're about ready to start the first performance. 1 of 4 right here in Bishop. It's going to be great tonight. We start things off with 6 up hitches. The whole works. We got a good pleasure class coming in here and many other things. The steer stopping finals as well. Many other things are going to be happening here tonight. Bob Dahlman, along with Steve Kenyon, will be announcing with me here, and we're going to have some fun. One thing that makes this whole thing work is the audience that we have here. And if you aren't with us, and if you're sitting at home, go to muledays.org and go to live streaming. You'll pick up all the action right there, and that's what it's going to be all about. So 4 great performances, 2 tomorrow, and the beautiful parade tomorrow morning. And then if you're within driving distance of Bishop, get your body down here. You won't want to miss that parade tomorrow. It'll be great. And then we finish up with 2 performances tomorrow and 1 on Sunday. All the action will be starting to take place here just moments from right now.
3 minutes out, Bobby. It's time to check it out a little bit. Everybody, let's get that.
Coming around the river bank, heard the old train whistle sing. The very next thing you hear from me, I've been tied to a ball and chain.
Yeah.
Well, come this time tomorrow, reckon I don't know where I'll be. But if it wasn't for that old sheriff, I'd be back in Tennessee. Playing cards and crap games, not looking for the score.
Ladies and gentlemen, rhythm runs the world. Come on, ladies. I want to see your hands together. Here we go. Men, you can slap your leg. Everybody tap your toes.
Gather round, you good time boys, listen to my song. May not know better.
My God, I actually see men clapping their hands. I'm proud of you. Woman must have taught them how to do it.
See the lights of town. Find yourself a country girl. Keep quiet and settle down.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, good evening to the 2022 Bishop Mule Day celebration. I'm Bob Tolman along with Steve Kenyon and Bob Feist. And as we kick our show into gear tonight, I've got a lot of people to welcome and a lot of thanks to be given. But we are, as always, dedicating this Memorial Day to the millions of soldiers, to the sailors, the airmen, the Marine, the Coast Guard, who have honored oath to support and defend our liberty. That is the reason we're here for the next 4 days. I'd like to take a moment from the east end of the arena right now and welcome into the arena our dear friend and mule master, Mr. Joe Gonzalez, and the 11th Armored Cavalry Regiment from Fort Irwin, California. Ladies and gentlemen, as these young men and women who have dedicated their lives to the United States Army, to carry the banner, to shoulder a rifle, and to give full dedication of their lives and maybe their life, we are very proud to have them enter into this arena. Joe Gonzalez and the flag of the Mule Days. You know, folks, every day we make history doing something, but it seems of late that the history we're making has basis of violence. Tonight, I'll ask our Lord and Savior to give us the strength of prayer, the freedom and the righteousness of voice, that we ask for violence to stop. Who will lead us? It seems at the moment we're confused with that faction. But you and I and us, in the freedom of this weekend in this beautiful little community, we can make the choice of who will lead us tomorrow. And I hope amongst those people and the men and women and their families that our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ will be one of your choices. Tonight, on behalf of the POWs and the great state of California, as the 11th Armored Cavalry Regiment presents our colors, would you give them a nice welcome? From the off end of this track, coming from the west in our sunset, a man who he and his wife have been the mainstays. I welcome to the arena Mr. Lee Rozier. His beautiful wife is the editor and manager of the program you hold beside you. This is worth a video if you're taking one. Ladies and gentlemen, we've seen him live on network television in the Rose Parade in Pasadena, California. To us, it's normal to have Lee and these beautiful range of light mules. And I'd like you just to look. I'd like you to think, and I'd like you to archive the memory of that thought, that you are watching what America was founded on. The freedom to fly that flag, the freedom to speak about liberty, and the freedom to fight and die to preserve it for those of us behind us. On the backs of each of those mules are two flags that say it all, along with the flowers that signify those who have been lost. They will not be forgotten. And as I mentioned a moment ago, the veterans of yesterday, the servicemen and women of today, and the young who will fight tomorrow. There I speak of Fort Irwin and those 5 young people. Tonight, we have an opportunity to present, thanks to Laughing Parrot Productions, James Tyler from right here in Bishop, to our video family. MuleDays.org on YouTube. You can search out Mule Days. We're going to give them the opening in our entire show. Why? We want the rest of the world to know how we live on the eastern side of the Sierras in this beautiful little town. Lee Rozier, thank you. Are y'all afraid? Are y'all worried? Have y'all given up? We all have those moments. How do you fill your boot with sand when you're standing on a rock? How do you fill your heart with hope when your hands are in your pockets? How do you give your children, your grandchildren, and the neighborhood kids hope when you don't look them in the eye? Tonight, I ask that the Lord give you strength. Strengthen your faith for first thing in the morning. Let it last all day and the days to follow, that you'll think about who you are and who our Lord and Savior is, and how that faith can make you a better person. Regardless of your beliefs in religion, it's not about you, me. It's about us. And unified, we pray stronger. For the kids in Uvalde, Texas. For the kids in Southern California and Northern Montana. For the kids in New York or San Francisco. We're all blessed to live the lives we do. Give the children a break and pray for them. And I ask all of this in my Lord and Savior's name, in Jesus. Amen. I've always been a big fan of school teachers, but there's one that's kind of my favorite from right here in Bishop, California. Her name is Susan Kuntz. She's been retired, but she still goes back, works in the curriculum. She still helps with the kids because she needs a kid fix every once in a while. She has sung for us before, but it's a pleasure to turn the microphone over to our beautiful dear Susan, and the arena is yours.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hail at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Miss Susan Kuntz, Bishop, California. Thank you, my dear. Thank you for your service for the many, many years as one of our great teachers. Lee Roser, I say thank you to you and to all of our young people of the 11th Honored Cavalry Regiment from Fort Irwin. God bless you in the future. Joe Gonzalez, you and I make a pink shirt look pretty good because we stretch it out in every direction we've got it. Bless y'all. Steve Kenyon. Ladies and gentlemen, you know we've always just called him Steve Kenyon. What about the heartbeat of the Cowboy Channel and RFD from Fort Worth, Texas? He's a muleback. He's live and well. Come on, brother.
Oh, how you doing tonight, Bishop, California? Everybody in the mood for a mule show? Say yeah. Folks, here's the deal. As we get ready to enjoy tonight, 2 performances tomorrow, one of them on Sunday. Ladies and gentlemen, Bob just talked about history and heritage. There is no greater history and heritage to be had in this community than this year and Mule Days. More than 50 years we've been doing this. Bob Tallman, you and Bob Feist have been a part of most of them. But tonight, we're going to give them everything from a chance to laugh, to scream, to cry, to cheer for the Packers, who are the heart and soul of all this? I can't wait to get it started.
I'm ready for you, buddy, and you and I get out of the heat of Texas, get to come to the Eastern Sierras. What an honor. We've been here together for a long time. Bob Feist at many different times. You won't hear him, but he is live on the video. We'll see how it all comes together.
Well,
We're gonna get it all together, Bobby, if you'll bring us a first class, the Western Pleasure Stakes. Robert?
we'll do that. And Bob, it's in memoriam from our friend Carl Lynn. Dr. Carl Lynn was high here for many, many years, and we appreciate him very much. And of course, he ran this show for many years. The Western Pleasure is all in his memory. And we talk about the entries here. This is the Western Pleasure Mule, and they will be doing things just like, like the horses do in the Western Pleasure. They'll be doing the walk, the lope, and the canter, and they'll be going along in here and also in the jog, and that's what they'll be judged. These are a pleasurable mule is what they're supposed to be, and our judge tonight here will be watching for exactly the one that would be the smoothest ride down the line. That's what it's all about. Where this class is growing, when we first started this here, well, there were just a few. And Jolene Peebly of Bray, California is the judge tonight.
We've got nearly 20. We've got nearly 20 as Jolene Pebley from Brea, California is our judge and steward in the arena watching them enter. Tonight, our riders, Michelle Fowler, Jane Andrade, Tim Phillips, Lisa Hendricks, Nicole Bastini, Tabitha Holland, Sue Wallace, Kelly Shields, Teresa Walkinshaw, Sarah Stevens, Corey Buffington, Dan Holland, and Corball Mercer is a write-in on my list. Sharon Wellman, Dana Heath, and Brandy Payer. These mules basically are from California and Oregon, but I've got from Idaho, Arizona, a couple from Texas, Cleveland, Texas, in the Aggie country, down at College Station, that are in the class. The gate is closed. The class is complete.
Wow, look at it, Bobby, huh? Man.
Guys, here's the thing about these mules. Folks, this is the first class of our 4 big shows. You are going to see the versatility of mules on full display this weekend. From a Western Pleasure class now, you might see them roping. You might see them in a trail course. You might see them in an English saddle. These mules are some of the most versatile animals in the world. And we give them the opportunity to show off every single thing they can do here at the Mule Days.
Now, as you watch, and the steward will give us a call if there's going to be an extension, a reverse, and they just asked us to extend to the jog. Extend to the jog. Pick up the pace a little. At the walk, please, now. At the walk. I'd like to excuse the exhibitor at the gate, if you would, please. All right, will you extend to the trot again, please? Extend to the trot.
Robert, is a observation that Steve and I have made here. Looks like we have more ladies muleback this year in the pleasure class than we do men. Ladies always make these mules stand out just a little stronger, I think, Kenyon, don't you?
Well, I got to see where Tim is. I don't want to get in trouble. But
I see Tim there.
Yeah, he's wearing the wrong colored shirt.
Yeah.
But, hey, what is wrong with having a woman in the lead?
Nothing.
Well, guys, we spent 3 days showing these mules. And Bob Feist, to your point, women have dominated these classes. The cowgirls have been absolutely awesome for the last 3 days.
At the walk, please. At the walk.
See some names, of course. Roddy LeRae, always in here, and Connie both made the finals.
At the lope, please. At the lope.
Pretty nice. Pick one out you think might be the smoothest. That's what this is all about. Western pleasure.
I'd like you to go to the walk, please, and then reverse directions. At the walk, reverse. And now, extend the jog.
The jog, one of the most comfortable gaits for a mule, sometimes to cover a lot of ground and go right along. It can maintain at this pace for a long time on the trail, being it's not too steep and flat country, and can cover a lot of ground in a hurry.
Collected jog, please. Collected jog. At the walk, please. At the walk. Extend your walk, please. Extend. Will you move to the collected jog, please? Collected.
How will that be?
At the lope, please. At the lope. Extend the lope, please. Extend. Everybody walk at the walk.
Hey, guys, I want to point out one of the young ladies that's out here, number 230. She's riding along in front of the gate right here. She's about to come underneath the announcer stand. That is Corabelle Mercer.
All right.
Folks, she has been showing in our youth classes all week. That mule she's riding, C.R. Goldie, is way older than she is. Roddy and Connie LeRae have won a bunch in this arena on that mule. But that is the next generation, one of many young superstars that we've got showing at Mule Days here this year.
If I could ask all of our exhibitors to ride whichever direction is most comfortable and line up in front of our judge and our steward, please. What a beautiful class. Steve Kenyon, when you think about over the years of what we have seen, 30 years ago, we'd have a class like this and we'd have 4 in it. And as we call it the Carl Lynn Memorial Western Pleasure Stakes class, 17 entries tonight. But if you'll look at the breeding of these mules, pretty shiny tack on them too. And you think in those days, when I started here 35 years ago, you could buy a mule for $500.
Wow.
It'd be hard to get one bred for $500 today.
Yeah, for sure.
$500 might get you the head stall today, Bob.
That's about right.
Yep.
Yeah.
Folks, I've said this for 3 days, but as I look at this line of mules in front of you, as our judge has them go through the paces up close and personal, that is a beautiful picture, don't you think? California, would you give them a little welcome?
This would be a tough one to judge for sure, Bob and Steve. You're looking at now, of course, they're checking out the reverse and on the mules to see how they react and how they take to the bit in that reverse. So that's all judging. And the walk, the trot, the extended trot or jog, and then the lope. So, Steve, you're looking right. I like that mule you're on, Steve. Talk about a pleasure mule.
I'll tell you what, Bobby, we got just a minute. Folks, this mule I'm sitting on, he belongs to Levi King. Won a bunch of money roping in this arena through the years. This is Bob Feist's favorite mule. I've had the pleasure of stealing him the last 2 years. His name is Spuds. Folks, y'all want to know how long a mule can have a great life? This dude is 26 years old, and he's not slowing down. All right? That's my story. I'm sticking to it.
Well, of all the stories that the three of us will tell and what you'll hear from your friends, I hope you'll take time to go not only to the vendors' opportunities, but walk through the barns, meet the owners, the trainers, and hear their stories up close and personal. I've known a lot of great horsemen, and they'll tell you once you've owned a good mule, you'll lead your horse. Especially if you're going in on a pack trip. I'd like y'all to think about the Cottonwood Pack Station, Bishop Pack Outfitters, Frontier Pack Station, Reds Meadows Pack Station, Mammoth Lakes, McGee Creek, Glacier Pack, Pine Creek Pack Station, and Sequoia Kings over on the other side, Rock Creek Pack, Virginia Lakes, and the Rainbow Pack Outfitters.
Folks, I don't know if y'all understand the origins of Mule Days. Bob just listed off those great pack outfitters. 1969, they had a late snow up in these mountains The folks that run those pack strings needed to do something to get their mules out, get them to work. They had a one-day show. That was 50-some years ago. And it just started to grow. You're going to see the Packers later on. Right now, you're looking at a beautiful line of mules, and our judge has got the hardest decision to make of the night.
I think the final deliberation is being made right now, Stephen. If the Reagan family is here tonight, and I'm not talking about our former president, but Seth Austin Reagan, Orion, Seth Austin Ryan, he's 11 years old. He has lost his parents. He has been to the hot dog stand. He owes $106. If you'll bring your checkbook, cash, or credit card, we will give you back your 11-year-old little boy. But you got to pay for the hot dogs.
Bob, there's one other thing I'd like to note tonight, that many of us are dressed in pink. And a lot of of course, all the timers, yourself, Steve Kenyon, and myself, it's tough enough to wear pink night. And many years ago, the Tough Enough to Wear Pink program was started with Wrangler, along with many of the other cowboys, and all in recognition of breast cancer. And many, many contributions have been made from any performances where it's a Tough Enough to Wear Pink night. Then all of that money goes towards the cancer research, either the local community or on a national basis. So thus the pink shirts for tonight.
Thank you, Bobby. I am getting our placings right now, Stephen.
Well, folks, they'll place 10. And by the way, you'll notice something going on the track. We just set up a racetrack. We're going from the beautiful to the insane with mule racing, Bob, in just a couple of moments from now.
I have people ask me all over the country all the time, what do you do at Mule Days? I said, we do everything you can possibly do with a horse and more. We don't buck them, but occasionally one will find his way to buck.
While they're going through, let's go the colors, guys. The light blue is Buster. The royal blue is Navy Novato Lady. So pick you up one there that you like. And in green is Black Magic Man, yellow Sunny Boy, orange Rafter F. Bunger, and white Miss Ellie Mae. Lavender is Dirty. I like lavender, yeah.
Yeah, I like that lavender color too. Everything's good. All right, I've got my 10 places.
Oh, boy, I hope
We're
you're going to.
double checking them right now.
Remember, we got a bet. You and Steve and I have side bets here. I've got my number picked out. I know what Steve's going with.
Steve will cheat. That's all I want to tell you.
All I'm going to tell you is that I'm taking whoever finishes above the person that finishes second.
Oh, yeah.
That's who I bet on.
Oh, you know what? For the next 2 months, you're going to have to listen to him
Yeah.
on the Cowboy Channel in the Western Roundup. How many of you watched the Cowboy Channel in the Western Roundup with
Yes.
Steve Kenyon?
Yes.
I guarantee you one thing, he can slip more into 30 seconds than a machine gun. Wow. You do a good job, buddy. We're proud of you.
Vice, you know who I learned it all from, don't you?
Justin McKee.
Nope. Well, some of it.
I remember when you and I used to hang from the rafters in the Thomas and Mack Arena in a little platform about 3 by 6.
Yeah. It was built for 2 people under 150 pounds. We had 4 of us.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, give me 60 seconds of silence. I'm on the radio with the judge. Now, if you're not used to this happening, folks, that race could take off at any time. We don't actually go to a starting gate. It's a lap and tap.
Got a vantage point here, Bob. I'll let you know, and try and not interrupt your placement. So they are half in the starting gate. The starting gate is what's called a cowboy start. They just line up across the track down there and then get ready to come. So we're about to line up here. Looking good.
At the moment, Bob Feist, 2 of them are pointing east, 1 of them's pointing north, 3 of them are pointing south.
I see that.
Yeah.
That's Mules.
I don't want to interrupt our winners or our pleasure, so let's see if we can finish this race first.
They can start them if they want to. We're still working on the results.
You're still working on cheating is what you're doing. I know, yeah.
I just want to warn everybody in the arena when they come down the track, hang on to your mules.
Yeah. And pick the color. Make a little side bet with your partner. They're all lined up. We're ready for them at any time. They're looking good now. Whoop. Little false start. Uh-huh. There's always one that's got to mess it up. You see all the dust going off down there.
Wise man wants that, Feist. If you're cheating, you ain't trying.
Yeah. Oh, another. Uh-oh. Now we have a quad on the track that isn't quite in the proper place. No. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. No, here comes another golf cart. No wonder they aren't starting.
The mule race just became an obstacle course, Bobby.
They should have dropped the flag right then.
I know who I'm picking.
What, the golf cart?
No, the mule.
Oh, okay.
All right, boys, while you're arguing about the golf cart and the mules, I'm going to go to number 10. Put your war paint on. That's Janie Andrade. Nights in California, number 10. Number 9, When the Sun Goes Down, Michelle Fowler. Number 8, Seymour Lake, a name we've talked about many, many times, Sarah Stevens, Meridian, Idaho. Number 7, O.M. Frosted Mocha, Lisa Hendricks, Grants Pass, Oregon. Number 6, Sweet Hecka Big, Corey Buffington, Bishop, California. Number 5, W.C. Tucks and Tails, that's Brandy Payer from Orland, California. Number 4, 50 Shades of Foxy, Dan Holland. That is number 3. Okay, Big Iron, Kelly Shields, Clements, California. Number 2, I Only Date Foxes, Tisa Walkinshaw. And number 1, this is number 258, Only Invite Me to a Good Bar, Dana Heath, College Station, Texas.
That was my pick. Yes.
Well, it was my pick too, but I live the closest, so I'm the actual winner. Kenyon, he lives in Gainesville. You're still in California. I'm bragging on the Texas Aggies.
We had a jockey go get off the mule and now back on the mule, so looks like we're looking
Steven,
closer.
can you get a quick word with her?
Yep, they're going to try it right here.
All right.
So, Dana Heath, 258, just won this class. Tell me,
How are you?
Whoop, see if we can get your mules to get close to one another. Tell me a little bit about your mule, and mine keeps scaring yours is the problem.
You better hold hold on. They said the race has started.
Well, the
We'll
race
get
has
back to you.
started.
Don't let her leave. Don't let her leave. Are they really started?
We have not started yet.
Oh, good.
It's a slow race. And ahead.
They're
They're
off.
off and running.
They're
Hold
off.
on
They're
to your
running.
spots. All
They're
right.
crazy.
It's green in the lead. Green in the lead, light blue coming up on the outside. Green and royal blue.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's my green silks, my green, my green. My
Beautiful.
green, your blue. Oh, look at the burgundy.
Yeah.
Burgundy's just along to Lope's mule. The guy on the light mule needs to go fix his pants. My God, what happened? Did he rust?
I don't know. He hadn't finished painting them.
All right. It was my green in the lead, your blue winning second. Now back to Steve Kenyon and this gorgeous gray mule.
Boys, that Appaloosa mule that just won that race, been winning everything in the barrel race and the pole bending. All right, Dana, I'm going to hand you this microphone. Tell me about this mule. Tell me what it means to win this class.
Wow, this is exciting. Her first trip to Bishop.
Real close to your mouth there.
Pleasure.
Thank you.
Oh, it's her first trip to Bishop. She's really a green mule, and she hasn't experienced anything like this. It's lovely, isn't it?
Make believe it's lipstick and get it right there.
It's
Tom. There you
awesome.
go.
Thank you very much, ma'am. Congratulations. Give her a nice round of applause, folks. She just won the Carl Lynn Memorial.
Beautiful.
Ladies and gentlemen, in the last 40 years that I've been a part of this man's life, the last 25 at the Bishop Mule Days, he has become not only a constant but a heartthrob, and the world has fallen in love with a man named Frankie Punkintown Smith. I'd like you to give the Reverend a nice welcome home.
How's everybody in Bishop, California? Where's all the rowdies at? Golly, man, listen to that. How you like my outfit, Bob?
I'll tell you what, you look like a bottle of Pepto-Bismol. If your red hat didn't give it away, that's the cork in it. I
Yep.
see you got your famous dancing shoes on.
Yep, and these shoes looks like all the junk done settled in the bottom. Ain't been shook up yet.
Yeah, well, just shake it up. Get it on, get it on. How are you, Frank?
Man, I'm wide open as a peanut hull finder and a frog hair split 3 ways. I'm doing mighty good, I reckon. I
Oh,
am.
my Lord.
Yeah.
Do those shoes dance even in the dirt?
Not on days that end in Y.
Not all. Okay.
Tomorrow,
All right.
yes. But
All
not
right.
today, buddy.
All right, the chariots are getting ready on the track. Punkintown,
Let's see what's
stay
happening.
close to the rail.
Hey, they're off.
They're off. Ladies
here we
and
go,
gentlemen, the
folks.
chariots straight
Yeah.
away.
Oh, boy. Okay, the gray team kind of in second right now.
Here they come, kicking up in a storm. It's the big red mules out front. Oh, the white mules taking a U-turn.
Up.
Oh, boy, it's my red chariot first. Burgundy running second.
Yeah. And here comes the third.
Oh, that's a separate
Here we go.
race.
Yeah. This is actually the second race, folks.
Oh.
They're just timing them.
I see. Oh, they're timing them.
Yeah. They all get a time. Actually, that white team finished first in the second race.
All right. Look at this. Boy, he's got bad armpits, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Wow.
If you've never seen chariot straightaway racing before, get ready for the chariot barrel race in here a little later. The rule is hook 'em up and hock it in 'em.
Shoo. Hello, Steve Kenyon.
Hey, Frankie, how are you?
Man, I am great. How about you?
Good.
I see you on old Spud there.
I'm on old Spud.
You getting along with him just
He
fine?
and I are getting along great. I love this mule.
He is a good one.
He
He
is.
makes you look good, Steve.
Really?
Yeah, he does. Well, let's just say the mule looks good.
Mule
How's
looks
that?
really good, yeah. Face for radio on a mule right here.
I'm loving every minute of it.
I'm glad y'all are having so much fun down there. We're up here. I got 5 women, all smarter than me. They've all got books and computers and watches. I've got one that's going to give birth in about 3 weeks. I'm a little worried. There's a doctor in the house. I may need to call on you. It's a baby girl, I'll just tell you that, so it'll be an easy out. No zipper needed.
Have you ever delivered a child before?
Yes, I have. 2.
Well, I saw that lady earlier.
Yeah.
You may be needing to assist her after a while.
No. You get up close, you'll recognize her. All right, to the serious side about my 11-year-old little boy. His name is Seth Austin Ryan. If you are a part of the Ryan family and you don't have Seth with you, I was only joking about the hot dog stand. You need to find an usher or one of our security people, Seth Austin Ryan. He is 11 years old. He's actually doing quite fine, but I think somebody in his family might be a little upset. Oh, my God, they just found the family. Hot diggity dog. Thank you, Lord. Thank you.
Hi, Jason Brown
I'm
here. We're
Jason
talking
Brown.
Mule
I'm here with
Days.
Patty
Mule Days
Williams.
was
She's
started
the
in
show
1969 by a
secretary
group
of
of
Mule
packers
Days.
coming
Patty,
down the mountain
what
to compete against
does
each
the
other in
show
a one-day
secretary do?
event. Since then, it's evolved now into
this is
a
my
full
first
week.
year. So
Okay.
I'm
Monica
just
Watterson
learning,
here. She's
trying
going
to
to tell
get
us a little bit
organized.
about Mule Days
I
and that
I've
entire
been taking
new full week.
entries, getting
What do you
people
do
into
at
their RV
Mule Days, Monica?
spots, getting their
I
mules
am
and
the
donkeys
show manager.
into,
Basically,
a stall,
I
trying to make everything run smoothly.
I
And
work
then
on
during
planning
Mule Days,
all
I'll
the
be running
competitive
around like a
events.
crazy
We
person,
start that
trying to
9 months
answer
before
questions
Mule Days
and help all
happens.
of the contestants with
And then
everything that
during
they
Mule
need and do.
Days,
Okay,
I
sounds
oversee and
cool. So-
orchestrate
I hope
all the
so.
competitive events. And
Hopefully you have fun.
It
what we
is, I
call
will.
the four
How
big
long have you been a
shows,
part of Mule Days?
the
I
entertainment
started as a
venues on
volunteer
Friday, Saturday, and
7
Sunday.
years ago.
Okay.
I gave a clinic,
Before get into
and then
into the
it morphed
Friday,
into being
Saturday,
in charge
Sunday,
of
is
the
that right?
clinics,
No,
and I've
Thursday,
done that
Friday,
until
Saturday,
this year.
Sunday.
What's the clinic?
What happens
We
in
have,
the previous part of Mule Days,
professional
starting
and,
starts on Sunday this year or Monday? Monday.
Non-professional. Well,
Right.
mostly professional.
What starts
people
then?
Well,
come and give a clinic.
we have
a 2-hour
205
clinic during the
competitive
week of
events.
Mule Days.
During the
They
course-
can be
205?
on saddle fitting.
Wow.
We have 205
how to,
classes that happen.
Work with problems
This
with
year,
your
starting
mule,
Monday
packing,
afternoon,
youth
with
packing, youth riding,
called halter classes, which is
troubleshooting, all
basically
sorts of things. And
sort of
they're really
bodybuilding
wonderful. We have a
and
great lineup this
confirmation
year.
of
Okay.
And so
mules and
people
donkeys.
have some time
Showmanship,
during the day, they can
which
come over
is
to the
just like
clinic.
Everybody clap your hands with the music. Come on.
Let me get out of the way right there. All right, come on, Bishop.
On, Shane. That catch is good. Woo-ha!
Flag is down. Timers say 3.94. 3.94. We're good.
All right, here comes the man that owns this mule I'm sitting on. He's riding a mule called Silver Bullet. This is Levi King from the Rope and King Boys, Bob Tallman out of Idaho.
Well, anytime Levi King shows up, I don't care what color, size, kind, or creed of mule he'll have. They'll be broke. You'll be able to do something on them. Head catch is good. Flag is down. Time is 2:31.
That-
2:31, Levi.
I was going to bet you the ranch on that one. It's
That's
a little
one of the
late
fastest
now, I
times of the week. Folks, you're going to see Levi 2 more times. He qualified 3 times to come back and do this. Here's Jason Jacobs. 239 is Clinton's Archie.
How in the world they come up with a name like that? Throw it. He's got him.
There it is.
5:31. 5:31.
How's the buck and shoot crew over here? Yeah. Y'all getting down like socks on a rooster over here, ain't you?
All right,
I'm
Bob.
telling you right now.
I want to tell you a story. All the team ropers and all the steer stoppers that have competed this week, there is only one cowgirl. And I bet some money on this lady. Her name is Lizzie Chrislieb. She's on a mule named Taxi. This is one of the Lane Ranch and Company mules.
That would have something to do with it right there, Lancaster, California.
Yep.
George Lane Kin, Lane 5 generations.
Did I tell you she can?
Yeah. Good job, Elizabeth.
Oh, she got out too quick. It's a plus 10.
Oh, no.
Man.
It was going to be 610 plus 10.
All right, everybody on the count of 3 say, oh, shucks. 1, 2, 3. You got to hate it when that happens.
Yep.
Oh, my Lord.
Hey, Bob, this young man's got a whole lot of roots in our rodeo world. This is Nate Portnier. He's from Idaho. Mule named Sport, number 289.
Not first time to watch him.
This
Let me
is
give you
Levi
the corrected
King's
time,
nephew.
Stephen. 12:59.
Yep.
12:59 for Liz. Here's Nathan.
Might be your first time. It's not going to be the last.
281, 281. I'm a 231, 281. Then a 394, Shane Fairbanks. You're on the bubble at third, Levi King. Here's your Jules Mule.
Come on, Levi.
Oh,
Oh, that's a first.
yep.
That's the first time I've seen him miss anything, including
Yep.
dinner, in a long time.
Levi's thinking, hey, but two things would make that steer look better right now.
What's that, buddy?
Baked potato and a salad.
Really?
Yeah, beef, that's what's for dinner.
Wow. Kyle Wright, you ready to go, Loretta, Stephen?
Yep. Folks, there's a lot of the King family, and there's a lot of the George Lane family of mules in this bunch. This is another Lane Ranch and Company mule called Loretta. Comes from Lancaster, California. Kyle Wright? Okay, on the count of three, everybody say, oh, 1, 2, 3.
Oh.
Now
Yeah,
give him a round of
I'm
applause.
glad you're not cussing anymore. That Frankie made him cuss a minute ago.
Oh.
Jim Brumfield, Bob Feist, you and I go back 30 years with this guy. Raptor F. Boomer T.E.
Man, I'm having me a good time being here. This is just like going to one of them good old down home church reunions, you know,
Yeah,
family reunion.
most people out here don't know what you and I live with back there.
Yeah,
And I come from Nevada, but we did down home stuff there.
down home, gotta have it.
Gotta have it.
All these folks here's got to understand down home. Am I right? Yeah. Here we go.
Here we're open.
No.
Jim Brumfield is a senior citizen. I'm not going to tell you how old he is, but he's had an AARP card a couple of years.
You be nice to him.
368. What about that old bugger just slipped in there with them kids, put the whoop on him?
All right, Levi's back, it looks like, for the third time. This is a mule called Flirt.
You know, you see some dun mules and some roan mules. That's the first Gruya buckskin
Yeah.
roan I've ever seen.
You're not the first person who said that either this weekend. I've heard a bunch of people say that's a unique color.
Isn't that cool?
That's pretty. Come
It's
on,
a
Levi.
birdie mule. Oh, boy. Flag is down. He smoked him. Levi, I'll give you $100 for the mule. I don't want the papers. And he's going to be 316. He is in the lead at a 231. That's going to put him back at third. Nate Portnier, you are at 281.
Wow.
All right, 229 riding in. They can rope out either side, the heading box or the heeling box. Zach Zammersall, Action Red Rose. Look at that.
Hey,
Whoa!
I like it.
I love it. You talk
Yeah.
about stop, slide, and face. What do you say, girls? How about a 238? There's
Yeah.
your second fastest.
Wow.
Now, I'm giving all that to you unofficially. But a third generation of the Zonke family, Miss Amy Marie Cudright, will give them to me officially. And until they're posted in the Mule office, they're all still unofficial. All right, as the gates are coming open on the west end,
buddy.
All right, buddy, here comes the placings. I'm going to go to 8th place with our beautiful lady, Lizzie, and Taxi. 7th, Jason Jacobs, Clinton's Archie. 6th place, Shane Fairbanks, Last Chance. 5th place, Jim Brumfield, Rafter Boomer. 4th, Levi King and Flirt. 3rd, Nate Portnier. And Sport. 2nd, Actions Red Rose, Zach Zamerzella. And 1st place, Levi King and the Silver Bullet.
Hey, Bobby, look what we got here. Fun times in the arena. I love that steer stopping, but this is a little 6-up hitches right here is what we're looking at.
Now
Oh,
you're
Rick
on
Messenger.
You're on the black wagon, right?
The team over there and Rick Eddy on my team right here as we circle the wagons. These guys got to give you a little demonstration of what it is to have 6-up hitch. What are you doing setting up there? Huh? Yeah. All right. Well, when all this happens is here, Rick and Luke, now Rick, he's over on the other wagon there. He comes from up in the good old area of Smith, Nevada, and Belgium Mules is what he has. And Luke, the wagon I'm in right here. Rick, good to see you. I'm glad we're side by side here and being friendly. Luke's in my way, comes from Chico. Look how close these Teamsters will get these. And this is what they used to have to do in the old streets. Sometimes the streets were very narrow in towns. They had to go in, and these were freight wagons. This particular wagon we're looking at here. All right. We're going to have the crowd quiet at this point right here because they're going to use a little voice command to these mules. Gentlemen, it's yours.
Now, they've only practiced this one time yesterday morning.
And we can keep it silent for them voice commands. But we're going to show you there is how some wagons could unload to another wagon. And not an easy thing. No rear mirrors on these things. You just got to kind of gauge what you're doing. We talk about the team over there at Luke's. That's the hitch I'm in here. It's Josie and Joy are the wheelers. That's the one closest to the wagon. The team in the middle is Cindy and Susie. They're the swing team, they call them. And Big Molly and Dolly are the leaders out front. You'd really want your most alert mules out front. And over on Rick's wagon, he's got Amy and Rose. Abby and Rose are the leaders, and Patty and Sally are the swing team. Then Bonnie and Clyde are his wheelers. So now they're coming back around.
I like the color coordination of all of the drivers and the riders in the harness.
Yeah.
You look out of place with a pink shirt.
Well, I've been out of place most of my life, so no big deal. Now, I like that. This is pretty nice. See, you notice I'm kind of facing backwards too. Yeah, that's cool.
Well, we started around the corner to the left over here with your wagon, Bob.
Uh-huh.
All of a sudden, Luke's two lead mules thought they were going to get back on the track. They made a right-hand turn, stopped at a chain link gate.
Now, asking for the gate on the east end. But these gentlemen here, you'll see them in the parade tomorrow, and a great job that they do. They're going to be doing some demonstrations during the week on a 6-up hitch. And of course, tomorrow we're going to have Bobby Tanner on board with a 20-mule team hitch. And awesome that the display that they'll be doing, and to watch that jerk line. And again, tomorrow afternoon, you'll be able to come down in the arena and get pictures with the 20-mule team. So to
Thank you,
Luke
Bob
Messenger
Feist.
and Rick Edney, thank you very much.
Thank you,
gentlemen.
Ricky. Thank you, Luke. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're about to jump back into the arena. I see Mr. Kenyon's in place. Class 197 in the College Comedy Load Pack. Here you go, Mr. Kenyon.
All right, here's the deal, folks. It's been a few years ago now. Bob, you remember, I think, more about when we started all this with the college kids. But the Mule Days has wanted to give intercollegiate Packers, intercollegiate Mule men, intercollegiate Mule women the opportunity to get involved and be a part of Mule Days. And they're a bunch of college kids, and so why not have them let them have a little extra fun? So, ladies and gentlemen, this is your college comedy class.
Yes, sir.
This afternoon.
Hey,
Now, Frankie Smith swears I'm going to help him judge. I swear Frankie's doing all the judging on his own.
it's all right. I'm going to give them to you. Team number 1, Cal Poly. Team number 2, Cal Poly. That's San Luis Obispo. Fresno State, Reedley College. Reedley College, Team A and B. University of California, UC Davis. The Deep Springs College. And Modesto Junior College. Everybody's from the other side. But believe it or not, since I am part of the alma mater from Cal Poly San Luis, that's where I got to cheer.
Well, the Cal Poly kids, one of those teams, Bob, from your alma mater is the Kids Story Toy Story. One of those groups of kids is the Pirates of the Caribbean. Arg.
Arr.
I see the R bunch right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll get you a divorce.
Yep. You got Zombieland coming around right now. I see sharks in the water, Frankie.
Yep. And we got one over here in Wonderland.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Be
Where's
mine.
that
That
horse?
ought to be on Valentine's Day right there on Tough Enough to Wear Pink Night tonight.
Yeah, you know where that horse is going.
Where?
Wherever he wants to.
Gotcha. Well, that's the problem. It's a mule show, and he's riding a horse. That's the problem.
All right, for all of you involved out back, the big bowls in Muletown, first call.
Okay. So, folks, here's the deal. Frankie and I can be influenced by applause. Those kids up front look to me like they're celebrating the next generation of Maverick movies and Top Gun. What do you think about that team in the very front? Give them a hand, huh? All right, what do you think about our Toy Story kids right in front of the bucking chutes from Cal Poly?
That's my team right there.
How about our Pirates of the Caribbean from Cal Poly?
For $30 million, they could be my team.
Yep. Well, they have emptied the rum. That's all I know. Did that ever happen to Cal Poly when you were there, Tallman? Never mind. I don't want to know.
No. Nobody drank when I went to Cal Poly.
Uh-huh.
When I left, it took him 2 years to get Mr. Z's back enough beer.
All right, where are we? Let's talk about that team. Looks like they're on the Food Network right behind Cal Poly. Number 6'10". Give them a hand if you like them.
Hey, you can't see down in that pan, but they're cooking lobster.
Are they really?
Yes.
Awesome. I know where we're going for dinner tonight.
Well, that's what I was going to say. I'm going with them for dinner.
Look out, Cupid's going to shoot you.
She got me.
Uh-oh.
Frankie, you got to get a round of applause for those kids with the shark fins.
All right.
Or the kids from Hawaii. I see the grass skirts.
What about our Hawaii crew right here, folks?
How about it for Zombieland and the horse that doesn't understand all these mules? All right, how about it for Cupid and company tonight?
All right, Steve, you got your ink pen there, buddy?
All right, folks. The judging has commenced. Frankie Punkentown Smith. Kids, if you don't win first, he's the one you want to go find back in the back pens.
You better go put a little more water in that lobster pot.
Yep. Well, at least the horse is broke now, so that's good. Folks, these kids went to a lot of work on this. I'm glad the next generation of Top Gun movies showed up tonight.
Do you know how much Dr. Pepper it took us for 2 days?
Oh, man.
Yeah. Yeah, the pink team back here, the Valentine team, they drank Coke Zero.
That's it.
Said no sugar.
Zombieland. I like that, too.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Thank you, darling.
Did she shoot you too, Feist?
Yeah, yeah. I was a bigger target.
All right, how many places, Frankie?
I'll let Frank and Steve kind of get it together.
All right, we got all 7 of them placed. I got the numbers, boys. If you got the schools that they go with, guys, you want them to line up? Is that what you want them to do? You want them to keep circling?
Yeah, go ahead. I'll give you the school. You give me the number.
All right. First place in this class. Am I starting on the top left-hand corner, Frankie?
No, start at the bottom.
Oh, you want me to start at the bottom? All right.
Somebody make a decision here.
7th place in this class is number 550.
550 is Reedley College, Team B.
All right, Reedley College, you did good.
You
All right, 6th place, team number 700.
700 is UC Davis.
UC Davis.
Raise your hands or something. There they are. Yeah, okay.
All right,
Skylar Campbell, Sarah Finch, Kat Renner, and Wes Pizzini.
All right, we're going to 5th place, number 5. Is that a 7 or a 2? I can't read your writing. 525 is 5th.
All right, 525, Reedley College, A team.
All right.
That is Sierra Stadler, Amos, Kashigan, Jesse Miles Ryder, and Shelby Reese.
All right, we got 4 of them still in it for the title. Team number 600 is 4th.
Team number 600, Modesto Junior College, Cody Andrews, Blake Tobler, Allison Souza, and Ashley Stott.
3rd place, let's talk about team number 855.
That's Fresno State, Macy Myers, Mitchell Burnham, the rider, Juliana Sullivan, and Rustin Shaw.
All right, you know what this means, boys? It's down to the 2 teams from Cal Poly.
Uh-oh.
One of them's going to be second, one of them's going to be first. The team that is second, 7-16. 7, I think it's 15. Cal Poly team number 1. That would be Mary Sisson, a horseback or a muleback, Madison Martinich, Claire Shaden, Audrey Hall, and a thank you to Heather Dixon. So that means that Lou Moore Jacobson's team number 1 is 722. Folks, they are the champions. Woo-ha! Hunter Walden, Julia Dunning, the rider, Kevin Deal, Cedar Kane, and Lily Bennett. Lumore Jacobson, you've done it again. What a great trainer, leader, coach, and mule lady.
The Toy Story team finished second. It was the rum, kids.
Yeah.
The Pirates of the Caribbean team finished first.
Well, they've been getting a lot of publicity lately on national news.
Yeah, they have. Yeah.
That had to sway the judge.
All right.
And he doesn't even watch television. He's an ordained minister. I can't believe it.
Yep.
Yeah. Hey, Punkin' did you hear about Kenyon and I? Kenyon and I went to the gym the other day.
Did you?
Yeah, we go in there, and Tolman was sitting in the car on his cell phone. And Kenyon and I noticed there was a lot of good-looking girls in this gym.
Yeah.
So we asked the trainer, hey, what machine you think we ought to get on to kind of impress these girls? He said, I'd recommend you two go out to the ATM machine and get on that.
Ain't that a great story? I witnessed it.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it. I love it.
Yeah, that may impress them all right. Just pull a big wad of cabbage out of there.
All right, gentlemen, I want everybody to have a voice within this next segment. Ladies and gentlemen, the 11th Cavalry Regiment, Fort Irwin, California. We have an opportunity to fly the flag of the United States of America and all states there within that blue sky. But if you'll think back, what's about to happen in this arena is still a part of the original cavalry units. We're going to take a minute. Steve, you can talk about them, Feist as well. But we're going to set them up tonight for the Pistols. I do think you're going to like it.
Folks, you're going to have a chance to see these American heroes every day. All four of our performances. The 11th Armored Cavalry Regiment's Horse Detachment. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a moment, get this all set up. And I'd like to ask everybody in the audience a question. How many veterans of the United States military are in this audience tonight? If you've served in our military, raise your hand. If you feel like it, stand up. Folks, I'd like you to give each and every one of those veterans, each and every one of those heroes, an American round of applause tonight. God bless them all. So, folks, as Bob told you, what the 11th Armored Cavalry Regiment Horse Detachment does, and what you're going to see in the arena tonight, what you're going to see in the arena tomorrow, this is an opportunity for us to salute the American military. Now, they come from Fort Irwin, California. They take great pride in their mission of keeping the history and the traditions of the cavalry alive. Folks, during this demonstration, you'll see the troopers showcase their military and combat horsemanship skills. Keep in mind that this is only a one-year assignment at Fort Irwin, and that most of these soldiers had never been on a horse prior to joining the troop. All the troopers in the horse detachment are active duty U.S. Army. All of the troopers. And in this temporary assignment, that allows them to focus on the roots of the cavalry. Now, please be advised that what's about to happen, there's going to be some mounted shooting. They're all packing heat. But what you are about to see, the blank rounds, you're going to hear them. The pistols can be loud for sensitive ears. But, ladies and gentlemen, you are going to feel absolutely wonderful about our great nation, about our great military, about the history and the traditions that they have maintained through the years, the dignity with which they have served, and the history with which they have defended our great nation. Folks, they're set up, and it would be awfully nice if you would give them a large round of applause and a big welcome tonight to Bishop, California.
All right, let's ride, boys. Let's ride.
Sergeant First Class Stemple is the first sergeant of the unit. He rides on the side of the formation for command and control of the troopers. Now, formation riding was not only important for battle, but also built unit cohesion and instilled discipline in both troopers and their mounts. The 11th Cavalry right now is going to work. Now, folks, the team that performs these demonstrations, it's a small fraction of the number of troopers that were used in the actual 11th Cavalry. But you hear the horn sound, and folks, right now, we have the opportunity and the pleasure and the privilege of showing this unit in formation and presenting them to you, the Armored Cavalry Regiment. The uniforms the troopers are wearing, the original 1901 uniform, complete with campaign hat, long sleeve, chambray shirt. Ladies and gentlemen, as you see the company front coming down this arena, you're going to get them on the big grandstand side, and if you like them, I'd like it if you would tell them about it right now with a round of that applause. Folks, the pistol demonstration tonight. Sabres might be trustworthy, but nothing has quite the aesthetic of an 11th Cavalry trooper with an 1873 single-action Army revolver. With the ability to engage a target up to 50 feet away or knock an enemy off his mount, the pistol was a cornerstone of the cavalry. Demonstrating a rundown today as you watch them going to work. Sergeant First Class Stemple riding Gunsmoke. And demonstrating, folks, jump shots. Watch this. That's a marksman. Now, I want you to watch Specialist Renteria riding Charger. Yep. If you like him, tell him about it. Ladies and gentlemen, today in Bishop, California, today at the Bishop Mule Days, it is an absolute honor to be able to salute the men and women who have served our nation. Now, the team performs demonstrations with a small fraction of the number of troopers that were actually used in the 11th Cavalry in the last charge. Imagine hundreds of them descending down upon their target. The day was May 5th, 1916, and the 11th Cavalry tracking down notorious Mexican outlaw Pancho Villa. The account of the last charge was noted as follows. The column advanced onto the village to be found out by guards. The bugler sounded, and with the flying on high, the charge began. The troopers engaged with pistols firing, bugles sounding, commands being screamed, and the thunder of hooves all putting fear into the hearts of the enemy. Ladies and gentlemen, the last charge tonight in Bishop, California.
Very well done, Stephen. Ladies and gentlemen, as they make their final parade around this arena, I'd like you just to think about the history that we at the Bishop Mule Days so enjoy of reoccurring, re-performing, so that we all can remember on this veteran holiday of the Memorial Day weekend. Gentlemen, you have served well, for the year you'll spend may be the greatest year of your life.
Folks, if I may, I'd like to introduce them to you. First Sergeant First Class Stemple on Gunsmoke. Sergeant Winger riding Bradley. Corporal Thalmon riding Chief. Private First Class Stapleton riding Comanche. Specialist Renteria riding Charger. And the excellent support of the ground crew, Staff Sergeant Lopez, Specialist Newcomb, and Specialist Sexton. Ladies and gentlemen, we just shared a little piece of history with all of you at the Bishop Mule Days, courtesy of Forder when the 11th Armored Cavalry Horse Detachment.
All right, we're getting ready to start dropping some big bowls down on the east end. Big bowls in Muletown. This is class number 167. We'll run the youth division that are entered and qualified, followed by the adults.
Well, this is some of the play pin action that we do at Mule Days. And, of course, if you have mules at home, you always want to have a little fun. This, we saw the pleasure. We saw the steer stop, and those are kind of working type mules. We saw the teams, the six-up, pulling wagons. That's part of the action. But now this is just a little bit of play fun.
Yep.
And some of the things you might do, and a temperament of a horse wouldn't allow you to do this, but a mule will. What do you think, Punkentown?
I'm going to tell you right now, this is my favorite event of Friday night right here.
Oh, yeah, you always say that.
This is my favorite. You watch what's about to happen
Well,
here.
some of my favorite photographers are going to be taking pictures. That is, of course, Calvert Photography. He's been with us for a long, long time.
Well, it looks like
Laura
all the balls.
Adcock Photography. And Patty Ruston is here, cameraed up.
It looks like all the balls are going to get blowed up in one corner over here.
All right, it's your job to keep them separated and not get run over.
Yeah. Not get run over is the key word there, folks. Y'all ready for this? All right. All right. All right, I'm holding what I got for a minute. I'm gonna go try to get another one.
All right, getting our riders in position here on the west end.
The wind playing a little havoc with our obstacles. Look at this. There we go. Punkentown, will you get this under control?
Keep
We'll
it
just let
kicking,
'em
the
stay
boys.
against the
Kick them to
fence.
the west. Kick them to the west.
Yeah, we'll just leave them to the fence. That'll be
There
good.
you go.
No, we don't want
I
that.
like
They've
that.
got a better shot to getting a wreck on the fence.
Yeah, I got a better shot of being the wreck against the fence if I stay over here with it.
That's what you need is another wreck right now.
Yeah, it's,
Yeah.
that's called the cowboy philosophy.
Yeah, the only reason you got in a wreck is you tried to make your wife go get a full-time job.
Yeah, I don't like wrecks anymore.
Yeah.
I'm holding on to what I.
All right.
Folks, we may be a while on this one. Somebody turn the fan down, will you?
You want some more volunteers to hold the balls? Yeah.
All right, the gate's closed. Have we got all our entries in for the youth?
You got them all, Bob. You
All
got
right,
them all.
for the youth, get ready. 5, 4, 3, 2, 7, 1.
One's Paid Youth Ranch. We love this outfit. Do a lot for the youth of America.
I've
All these-
got a little girl. Look at there, Bobby,
Yeah.
on the miniature.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a sample.
If she grabs hold of one of those balls, the ball's bigger than her mule is.
Yeah. Well, she could put it under the mule and roll back home. Yeah. Oh, a little help.
Grab a ball. Let's go.
Yeah. Look at that. Mule's not even concerned about it. Look at it. Isn't that great? Huh? Follow that one. That could be your winner. Oh, here comes one little problem.
Here comes a runaway mule.
Yeah. No, it's a phantom rider.
The sorrel mule said, I ain't buying this act. Here comes his rider. The clock's still running. Jump back on your mule. Go back again.
Yeah, we've only got one place so far. Second is wide open for grabs. Looks simple, doesn't it? Yeah.
All right. Frankie's got the mini coming. Come on, cowgirl. Come on.
Whoa!
Go with her, Frankie. Go with her.
Yeah, for you folks watching at home on YouTube, you're wondering
Here
where
we
the
go.
mules go. It's all fenced in. Yeah. Hey, that mule just went off camera.
Here you go, buddy. Here you go.
Oh, she lost it, Frankie. I told you, stay with her.
Here you go.
Guys, I think that little lady deserves a round of applause.
Yeah, we've
what do
only
you
got
think? Huh?
one. We've only got one qualified. Now we got two on the big mules getting ready to come this way.
Look at this guy. He's going to run down here with the ball. Or it's a girl, I believe. Yeah, she's going to run down here and get her mule. All right.
It's working.
Look at their second, third, and fourth.
No kid leaves here unhappy. A mule might.
Yeah.
We will not have an unhappy kid, but we may have an unhappy mule. Here we go.
Don't
Come here,
run.
buddy.
Don't run.
Hold on to him, Sunshine. Hold on. Hold on, buddy. Easy, big fella. Easy, big fella. Okay, you go.
Oh, beautiful.
Woo!
Into the wind. Yeah. Okay, let go. Let go. Let it go.
Let go and get both hands on the reins.
Oh, man.
Oh, Lord. Oh, by the way, folks, there really weren't any rules in the last class.
No.
Because if there were, we broke them all.
Who thought there was rules?
Rules. Too many rules in the world today.
Yeah,
anyway.
that's exactly right.
Oh, my goodness. Okay. Now we've got the adult class. There's rules in this event.
There is?
Yeah.
What are they? I'm afraid to ask.
Cheating is expected.
You got it.
Hey, Frankie, Frankie, a couple of them balls are lacking a little air. Would you blow them back up, please? Yeah.
Lori, darling, where's the pump?
Okay. Yep. If somebody would just turn the fan down, we could keep these balls in one place.
Well, when it comes to the adults, we won't worry about them. We'll let them get them where they can.
It's called climate change, Frankie.
Yeah, no
Deal with it.
special favors in the adult division.
Unless there's going to be some fun, like maybe a mule crow hopping a little bit. Yeah, they'll be fun. That'll be, we'll help that one. Here we go.
All right.
All right, while we're getting our class in position, I want to remind everybody about the Bishop Mule Day souvenirs. Folks, if you only get here one time, if you've been here before, get a new dated t-shirt, get the caps, get all of the different things. You need to take it home. The limited edition 22 silver and bronze buckles made by Montana Silversmith t-shirts, sweatshirts, caps, mugs, shot glasses. I don't know why you'd want a shot glass. It's easier to drink it out of the bottle. Store hours. Going to be from noon to 4 o'clock.
Look at Frankie. He's
Saturday, 12 noon to 6. Sunday, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m.
All right, Robert. Mr. Tom.
All right, 1, 2, 3, go!
Here we go.
All right, Pumpkin Town, look out. Now, you'd think that these adults would just run right in there, grab. There, look at here. We got a winner.
Oh, look at this.
Whoa!
Here we
It's
go.
a race.
Wow.
5-2. That wasn't Jim Brumfield, was it?
No.
Who was that?
I'll try and find out for you here. Steve's down there. Let's see.
All right.
Yeah.
This is pretty serious stuff right here.
All right. We need some help right here. Hang on to him, lady. Hold on. Help is on the way.
Incoming.
Help is on the way.
You held the mule.
325, Bob, is the guy you're looking for. 325 was that man that came in first.
Oh, thank you. Okay, I got 325. That's a Foxy Lady.
Yep.
Michael.
Oh, my goodness.
Fresno Mule.
Okay.
Look out for Punkintown coming at you, Punkintown.
That
Take the ball with you.
was Michael
Take the ball
Chalino.
with you.
Michael, congratulations. Now, I'm sure it's gone through somebody's mind in the audience. What's it going to take to settle these mules' minds down tonight? I'll tell you, if it was a horse, they would live berserk for a week.
Yeah.
Within 5 minutes, they'll have these mules gentled down.
Yeah.
You can go by the indoor-outdoor stalls. You'll see them.
They'll put a Rubik's Cube in their stall tonight.
Yeah,
They'll be
but
okay, yeah. Boy, Punkintown, you did good with that.
Thank you, Frankie.
Yes, sir. Boy, are we having fun yet, Bishop?
Oh!
Yeah.
We're going to have a lot of fun in a minute because the Ram trucks are coming in from Hunter Dodge.
Hey, how would
Yeah.
you like to win a $100,000 voucher, Bob Weiss?
I'd love to.
I'm ready.
Man.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've been 43 years with the Ram Rodeo program on behalf of the Professional Rodeo Cowboys Association. 35 years ago, a dear friend of ours, Brent Gibson, brought the Ram Rodeo program to Bishop, California. There are only 2 outside events where Ram Rodeo gives us its opportunity. As this beautiful truck comes in with James Waltrip, our friends at Hunter Dodge, they do the rodeo at Tehachapi, here at Bishop, and of course, the National Finals Rodeo in Las Vegas. All of you have got a cell phone. I want you to text. This is simple. I'm going to put you on the winner's list right now. That if you will text Ram Rodeo, R-A-M-R-O-D-E-O, 999-222. Ram Rodeo, 999-222. You might be the $100,000 voucher winner. We'll know at the end of September. Thank you to Hunter Dodge,
Yes.
Lancaster.
And you know what I like about Ram Rodeo is they know how to pick up celebrities. I mean, Big John Snyder has put our track fence up for years around here. Big John calls all the shots at the back gate. But tonight, he's having a little bit of foot problems, and Ram Truck just give him a ride. John Snyder, good to have you on board out in the arena, buddy. John, thank you. You're a big part of that. I like it. He shows them right where to put these barrels.
Now, the class that Steve Kenyon and I'll bring you is the class number 56 open barrels, the top 10 finalists. In class 181, the donkey barrels. You're going to find out why I love donkeys more than I love mules, because I got some donkeys, miniatures at my house. Love them. All right, Hunter Dodge got them set up. Open barrels, top 10 finals. Here we go.
All right, 383, Bob is going to start us. Lane Ranch and Company, Amy Wright riding Penny. They can rope on this mule. They can run barrels on this mule. They can bend poles on this mule. This mule's probably been in a movie or two. Now, if you knock a barrel over, it's a +5. If you hit 2, it's a +10.
Guess what?
Guess what?
The timer wasn't set up yet.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
She's going to get to go first and last. She gets a practice run.
What?
Yeah, save your mule, Amy. Save your mule.
What is the timing? Would the wind get the timer clock?
No. Pilot air.
Pilot air.
Yep.
Yeah, I'd love to be a pilot over the
That west wind, the wind blew the dust in the timer's eyes.
over the Sierras tonight. Wouldn't that be fun?
Okay.
Yeah.
Tell, make sure
Our
Penny, make
timers
sure she
look a little
knows.
distraught on the camera here tonight. They look like, uh-oh, what happened? Yeah. You messed it up, Tom, when it's your fault. Yeah.
No, actually, we were just being really efficient down here at the gate, guys, if you want to know the truth.
Okay. That's good. Flag is up. Timer must be ready.
Up, she's on her way again.
Oh, boy, back to back. Good, Amy.
Come on, Amy.
Come
Allow
on,
for the
Penny.
wind. Allow for the wind on those turns.
You always go faster if the word ram is upside down on all three barrels.
I noticed that.
Yeah.
That was John's. That's all John Snyder had to do.
If you
With the-
like her, help her.
All right, 25-3-26. 25-3-2-6.
Okay.
Gotcha, buddy.
Grand finale. Tracy Bell should be, Steve.
Yep, 277. Tracy Bell, grand finale. Guys, you know I live in a house where we raise a bunch of barrel racing horses. I love to watch these running mules.
Has your wife, Tracy, ever thought about riding a mule?
She's sitting home watching the live stream right now thinking, wait a minute, how'd he get on a mule?
Yeah.
Good start.
Yeah. Same cloverleaf pattern. They run at the major rodeos today horseback, but this is muleback. Now you can help her home.
$26,726.
Okay.
All right, guys, I want to tell you a story about this next man. Bob, you might have a note about it up there in front of you. But Tom Merritt, Tin Cup Boogie Black Tea.
I love this, buddy.
906.
That's back to Texas, you
Yep.
know. Well, Tom's 70 years old, been a breeder and a trainer. Not only of this 4-year-old, but a whole lot of them for a long, long time. 2 knee replacements, a hip replacement.
Yeah.
So it's time somebody else rides them. Tom Merritt, thank you.
Wow. Those used parts are working good.
Folks, I'd like you to give him a little extra round of applause, huh?
What about it? Oh, I forgot he got an ankle replacement, too. 26-201, Tomas. 26-201. That guy's bionic.
Yep.
Yeah. Oklahoma Sweet Pea, Olivia Burma, number 226.
Guys, we have known the Berman family. Dad Steve, Mom Jennifer, Sister Emily, Sister Olivia. They have all been showing here this weekend.
I like the tightness, collectedness of this mule. Look at this, just easy. Stays tight to the barrel.
Not wasting any real estate.
Now into the wind.
Oh, boy. How about a new leader? 24-253. See, it's not always the shape of the ship, it's the motion of the ocean.
That's what Maggie said to Chris Borth. Yeah. Okay.
Casey Fairbanks, 151.
on Hoochie Coochie.
This is a family where they rope a lot. They shoe horses. She brought in one of our flags in our opening on this mule.
This is gonna. Oh no 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 no! Right turn, Clyde. Right turn. Gas it. Kick, kick, kick.
But he's going fast, so it might not hurt her.
Yeah, come on, pop the clutch.
Everybody cheer.
Oh, Hoochie Coochie.
No, just because you make a big circle in a hurry doesn't mean you're gonna beat the one that makes a slow circle. Slowly. Close though. 24, 8, 5, 7.
All right.
Yep. That's only 3/10 off.
All right, Sequoia Webb, 275. Here comes one of the kids, boys. Navajo Lady.
Yeah. Looks a little wild, but it might work. The Sequoia Webb on top.
Atta girl, put the spank on his bottom.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I hate to discourage that young lady, but till you learn to get rid of that whip, you're going to have a hard time finding a date. 2-4. 298. Is that a new lead?
What was it?
2-4.
Yeah.
No. Yes.
Yeah.
No.
No.
It's close. Close. That's third.
All right,
Vic,
260.
line me out.
260 General Electric. Judy Baker. Fellas, watch this lady ride this mule. Watch this lady kick.
Yeah, we did that on the last one.
Yeah. That a girl.
Whoop. That's
Whoops.
right. Mule says, I'll do my own thing.
Yeah.
It's okay. I watch ladies on the freeway every day put their makeup on and drive 80.
Yeah, only when they're talking on the cell phone.
Yeah, you can do that. Drive
Yeah.
with your knees. Text with your chin.
There you go, Judy.
Put a little makeup on and eat some hot potatoes. 27,381. That was a pretty good recovery for all the problems she had. That'll work. All right, Rebecca Reedy. Now, you've seen this mule already once tonight. Old Rafter Boomer. All right, Becca, we expect big things. She's going to go to the left first. Got him on the right lead.
Whoop.
Whoop.
Look at the tough enough to wear pink boots, too, on there.
That's a young mule right here. Yeah.
But he moves good.
No
moves good.
mistakes. Now, Rebecca. Whip.
No whip needed.
That's trust, buddy. Right in the middle, 27,742. 24,742. 29, 33, and 7.
Who knows the one word to this song?
I drink it. Tequila.
Big orange drink.
All right, 276, Blue McGee, PhD, Larice Webb out of Oklahoma. She's needing a little assist to get in, Bob.
Yeah.
It's all right.
Just tell her there's stuff on sale in the arena. She'll come
Yeah,
right in.
it is.
There
There's
we
a
go.
souvenir booth at noon tomorrow. We're off and running.
Yeah.
Ah, not bad, boys.
Tight turn.
She was a 22-0 on her first one, guys.
Woo. This mule can run.
And this lady can ride. Let's go!
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. It's a 20.669. You had it figured, Kenyon. 20.669 to the lead.
Yeah, I don't think this party's over yet, guys.
Oh.
This mule you're about to watch, Becky Sam's Benham Black Magic Man, turned in the fast time of all of them on the first one, 21.1. You've seen this mule already tonight. This mule won the mule race a few minutes ago.
Wow.
You called it when that happened. It was in green silks.
Yep.
I remember because I'd pick green.
Having a little trouble getting in the arena. Here we go.
All right, now watch.
All right, we're off.
That's good.
Black
Got to
Magic.
be at 20.5.
Folks, this is one running Appaloosa mule.
Yeah.
Well, the flag is down. The clock says 21.497. Laurice Webb, unofficially, you are the winner with Blue McGee, PhD.
Wow. But now we get to go to the special one. The donkeys. Oh.
All right, I hope y'all haven't used all the battery in your cell phones or video cameras.
164.
This is high speed right here now.
This is Aiken's
Yeah.
Showcut Puddin'. Jody Lowry.
Donkeys a different division for
Oh,
those
yeah.
of you.
Oh, yeah.
Those of you that are saying, what?
Don't you love it? Let's go. Tip your hat, honey. I'll tell you it was worth watching. And a blazing time of 44.723.
Cool.
Nope, 34.
They don't go against
Yeah,
the,
somebody's left hand just wrote it wrong. That's
Yeah.
all. I won't tell you who it is.
they're going against a whole different time frame here now.
Yep. All right, 414 coming in.
You could actually write and sing a song during this event. Easy. Oh, I think he likes the Beach Boys. One thing about a donkey, you give them enough time, they'll do it right. I think my grandkids are donkeys. I love the body English and the almost whip with the reins. 33.557.
All right.
New leader.
What's in your wallet, Watson, huh?
316.
Yeah, Mackenzie Sibley. Compact mule, look at this. Solar powered.
Yeah.
Oh, the mule got speed. Donkey has speed. Whoop, 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 whoop.
Whoop.
For those of you that have never ridden a donkey, a mule, or a horse, start with a donkey.
Yeah.
The ride gets better the farther you go.
Uh-huh.
All right, let's go.
You notice with donkeys, there's no rearview mirrors.
Yeah.
The reason there's no rearview mirrors because there's nobody behind you. You're last.
Sorry, folks. I'm going to laugh. 34-362, now second.
All right, here comes one of the mainstays at the Mule Days, boys.
Yeah.
Jody Collins, 201. This lady's been coming to the Mule Days for a lot of years.
Whoop, whoop. Donkey gonna.
Nope, that's not bucking. That's just stretching.
Okay.
Yeah, that's being a donkey. Oh, come on.
And now another burst of speed.
To the left, to the left.
And
For those of you that don't live in Texas and don't understand predator control, you wouldn't know what a miniature donkey was there for show or protection. No greater animal control than a donkey. All right. Double C's, 33-522. 33-522. That goes to the lead. Now, you can say the same thing for Cheryl Gresley, Stephen.
303. Folks, this lady's been around for as long as we can remember at the Mule Days, and she has more fun every year with this award-winning donkey. Folks, she's won titles and championships here in Bishop on this donkey right here.
Garrett's Nacho Bravo. He says, say my name. I want to hear it again.
Yep.
Yeah.
Garrett's Nacho Bravo needs to hear from you.
Yeah, there's a carrot
Nacho
on the
Bravo,
stick.
Nacho Cheese, not your winner, maybe. How about a 35-02? I think the wind got in her way. 30-502. Well, she knew when to take care of the headwind. That is going to be your winner. Here we go on. This is the barrel racing winners. I'm going to go number 10, Judy Barker. Number 9, Tracy Bell. Number 8, Tom Merritt. Number 7, Amy Wright and Penny. Number 6, Hoochie Coochie, Casey Fairbanks. Number 5, Raptor F. Boomer, Rebecca Rady. Number 4, Navajo Lady, Sequoia Webb. Number 3 is Oklahoma Sweet Pea, Olivia Berman. Number 2 is SB Black Magic Man, Becky Sams, Benham. And number 1, Lawrence Webb, Blue McGee, PhD. All right, in my donkey class, number 5, Jody Lowry. Number 4, Watson, your wallet. That's Mackenzie Sibley. Number 3, Oklahoma Danny Boy, Becca Garrett. Number 2, Double C's Emoji. That's Jody Collins. Number 1, Cheryl Gresley. And Garrett's Nacho Bravo.
Well, folks, if you didn't do it before, this would be a great time to take out your cell phone and text Ram Rodeo to 999-222. Text Ram Rodeo to 999-222. That's Hunter's Ram of the West. That is the largest Ram truck dealer in the whole country, located down the road in Lancaster, California. They made a lot of investment to get a display set up here and come join us. But there's a $100,000 voucher on the line for somebody if they win that Ram Rodeo sweepstakes. If it's you, congratulations. But take advantage of the moment right now and text Ram Rodeo 999-222.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's showtime in Bishop, California. If you've ever watched this man perform, you fell in love in the first 10 seconds. Tonight, I want you to understand that our friend, mule skinner, horse trainer, cowboy movie star, Bobby Kerr is about to enter the arena. Steve Kenyon, this is a star of stars.
Well, Bob, this man has been an award winner on the Extreme Mustang Makeover. This man has been a couple of times the Professional Rodeo Cowboys Association's Entertainer of the Year. But, folks, what you're about to watch is a cowboy. You take a look at that truck. You take a look at that trailer. But I want you to watch that dog, and I want you to take a look at that Mustang horse down at the far end. That's Old Reliable right there, Bob Tallman. That's Poncho. This man got involved in the Extreme Mustang Makeover. They give you a Mustang that's barely been handled. They give you 4 months to train it, turn it into a star. He was the best of the bunch and a champion. Now, ladies and gentlemen,
it's
Bob
not just the money, Stephen. It's the authority. It's the authority that he has shown since he won the first $100,000.
Yep. Y'all give him a hand. That is one of the good guys, folks.
Now, I know there are many of you that have lived in our parts of the country. I was born and raised in Winnemucca. I've lived in Malheur County in Oregon, Northeast Oregon, places in Montana, and even in California, where the Mustang horse has been either disgraced, disgusted, or discerned for. I want to prove to you tonight, and Stephen, I'll tell you the story as he does it, what you can do with a little love, a lot of good feed, vet care, and time. Time is the non-renewable natural resource that each of us waste every day. Look at the time. That'll prove to you right there as he fires the pistols. This horse loves him. This horse trusts him. And how he makes all of this work depends on the time he spends with him each and every day. From the biggest shows in Houston, Texas, coast to coast and border to border, this man has proven that he has the respect of the Mustang horse.
Now, Bob, what our fans have seen Bobby and this horse do tonight, you wouldn't try with a lot of horses in your life, jumping over a car with a fire coming out the side. But you talk about the trust. Give him a hand, folks, huh? Now, this is the way you ought to get on your horse, Mr. Tallman, right here.
Yeah, if it was that easy, I'd ride a horse again every day. Well, folks, along with being a bit and spur maker, Bobby Kerr is a master at training dogs. Watch this. Now, Bobby Kerr has trained 25, 30 dogs in the last 20 years that have all gone on to be quite famous. He only had one failure of those dogs, and I am proud to tell you I hold the responsibility of ruining that dog with a microphone. He would do more for me that was wrong than he would for Bobby. Dirty Ernie. I love that dog.
Yeah. That little fella right there ought to remind you of your kids after too much cotton candy. Now, folks, that Palomino's name is Trigger. That 6-year-old roan's name is Newt. Take out your phones, take out your cameras, get a video of this. Because you are looking, Bob Tallman, at two of the most beautiful animals on the planet as far as I'm concerned, running free. But notice how they go where Bobby asks them to go.
Well, as he works these two horses, I'd like you to listen to the poem that he recites that he has written. This. Ladies and gentlemen, with that poem and working these horses of free rein, it seems fitting that you would trust a man to lead the world with the Mustang horses, and he does. But you watch that yellow horse loading that old trailer. You'll watch the roan horse follow him, because his pride and joy has an opportunity to have the best seat in the house. Watch this. Set him down, Bobby Kerr. Set him down. If there's only one thing you'll remember about our show tonight, if you took a video, if you're watching it live streaming, I hope that Bobby Kerr is a part of your mind and your heartthrob. He has brought the Old West back alive in a time frame when people want to be Western. Robert, we love you. Your horses, your dogs, your family. Take a picture of that, folks. Send that to your kids. Tell them what you saw. Well, once again, we're about to enter into the contest of individual packing and our scramble contest. Anybody on the east side, west side on the track, you better get off. We're coming your way in a minute. Ladies and gentlemen, the biggest pink shirt in the arena right now, the one and only Jerry Jones, a world champion packer, a horseshoer, and the greatest judge that we've ever enjoyed for the last 30 years. Good to see you, buddy. All right, now they're going to lead them in, Bob and Steven. Pick your teams, no scratches. It is a full lineup. We're going to be the backcountry horsemen. That was the team that Jerry Jones won from the west side. as the world champion 20 years ago.
Yeah, and his partner, birthday boy Jim's at the back gate again, I see. Yeah. Whoop, you dropped the line back here, boys.
So if you've never seen a pack scramble, folks, if you're at your very first mule days, they just rode horses in, mules packed, and they're going to take everything off. Stack it up. Turn them loose.
Now, if you do it right, you ride your horses in. If they're herd bound, they'll stay. You can do them first. If not, they know they're mules. They're going to lay the cover tarp down and the packs, right side, left side. Pull the halter on them. Turn them loose.
They'll go out and do a little roll around now, kind of enjoy themselves. Think they got the night off, but in a minute, Jerry's going to have all the packers get down. They'll go out and catch their individual animals, come back, have to saddle their horse, pack the mule, and then go around the track, all the way around. So, a little exciting. Now, a little later in the week, we're going to do this again, but they'll take 5 mules around the track, and 3 people will be horseback with the team. Now, these are all great packers, and we don't want you to think they get in this kind of haste when they take you on a pack trip up in the Sierras. They use a little bit more discretion and aren't quite now. But if they have to get out, say of a fire or something going on, and they have to move in a hurry, they want to know that they can be able to do it.
Well, Bob, a minute ago, I want to go back to this list with our Eastern Sierra pack stations. And I'm going to start way up in the Sierras, in Carson City, take you all the way to Southern California. The Cottonwood Pack Station, Bishop Pack Outfitters, Frontier Pack Station, Reds Meadows Pack Station, one of the oldest, Mammoth Lakes Pack Outfit, McGee Creek. This is an incredible group of people. Glacier Pack Train, the Pine Creek Pack Station, Sequoia Kings Pack Train from the other side, Rock Creek Pack Station, Virginia Lakes, and the Rainbow Pack Outfit.
Even got team here from Bellington, Washington, Trent Peterson.
A lot of people know, Bob, they can book a pack trip online. But if you're here, I highly suggest you go meet these people.
Yeah.
All right, Packers on one knee.
Yep.
Packers on one knee.
Still got a couple
Everybody.
to go.
Yep. You got one getting unsaddled still, Bob. You got one getting unsaddled
And
still.
Bob, I don't know if you noticed this year we got some from St. Charles, Illinois, and from Oklahoma.
All right, everybody, we're going to help them out. We're going to sing We Will Pack Mule. Are you ready? Here we go.
They're off and running with them. I hope you've got camera video.
Watch it, watch it, watch it.
Now, the idea would be is if you can catch your horse and the mules will stay with him. You catch a lead mule, the others will come to him.
Some of these we know from years past. There's some new contestants in here, but we'll refer to those we know, of course. And it looks like one of our favorites that have always won here, individual, Tyler Knowles, first one back with a horse, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah. First one to get a saddle on that mule, followed right over. Here's a guy that's been an individual champion here before.
Now remember, this is not for a pack station. This is individual
Yes.
packers.
Brian Kaiser, another one from McGee Creek. Another one of the old school here that have been around a long time. Brian is second back to be saddling up. Man, Andy, where's Andy at? He not caught up yet?
Well, once you get one horse saddled, if he is ground tied broke, he'll stand while you go get those mules.
Well, Bob, you got one saddled up, and you got packs going on mules right down in front of you.
I'm watching her. I'm watching her. Number 911 right in front of me is Tristan Morris. That's Rock Creek Pack Station right here in Bishop. .801's making a move right now.
Now what you
Anna
gotta watch,
Bonchiloni.
pretty soon somebody's gonna get up and they're gonna open that gate. When they do, if you've got a loose animal, it's probably gonna follow the others around the track.
Yep.
So here's where you're in trouble. If you've got an animal out there right now, you need to get it gathered up.
Bob, can you imagine what would happen if somebody headed out that gate right now with those three animals loose at the other end?
Well, look what happened here. Tyler Knowles is running down to get his horse. His horse followed the other ones, and his mule's all packed. But he can't. Oh, man, that costly right there. That was costly. Andy S. is not your style. He's trying to get this one lone mule back over here. Brian Kaiser looking good.
$9.19 right down here in front of you, Bob. They got packs going on.
All right, one up. Packs on there.
Hey, Bob, Bryce Hathaway's missing out of this group. He'll be here tomorrow.
Okay, good. I was wondering about. I've been looking
No,
over
he's
the
here.
list. Is
He's
he?
here. Old White Trash will be here.
Good. Said it was good to see Porter and Lee Green earlier. They used to get these events too a lot. To have them on board.
Up, you got one up, boys. You got one up.
Cool.
Hurry up. Come on, Andy.
Cool.
Who is it? What's your number, buddy?
919, Bob. 919.
All right,
All right.
919 is up. That's my right in.
That's Garrett.
Garrett Dollarhide. Open the
He's wanting
gate,
to open
boys.
the gate,
Open the
gentlemen.
gate.
Open the gate.
Let him out. Number
Brian
2 is coming. Here comes a loose horse.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yep.
that's going to ruin somebody's night. Goodbye, white horse.
That white horse is liable to finish first, boys.
No, boys, you got to open the gates. Leave them open.
Open the
Leave
gates,
it.
guys. Open the gates.
the gates and leave them open.
Leave the gate open, guys. Leave the gate open.
You either do what we say or we'll have a woman on that gate tomorrow night.
Speaking of which,
Now, everything has to stay intact just because they were the first one out. You notice a couple packers here are taking their time to cinch everything down because they know that they maybe get on the back track and lose something. If everything's good, they can just race around that track in a hurry. Look at this Lau. What's her, 9? Looks like 917.
guys, you got one coming in over here.
Katie Hughes is doing good. Get the number, Steve. Get
We're
the
coming
number.
in. We're coming in right here, boys.
Coming in hot.
First team coming in
the
hot.
dark.
I think that's 919. I think that's the first one to leave.
And that's Garrett.
That's Garrett Dollarhide. He was first out. He is first back. Good job, G-Man. They're still leaving. They're still coming. Is that your number 2? Number 2, number 3. The
Andy.
white horse. The white horse is back.
Yeah.
Yep. Go catch your horse,
That's
Andy.
Andy.
That's Andy Caserto's horse.
Oh, poor Andy.
At least
Winner of
Andy,
this
he
event.
knows the track.
Look at this mule leading the horse around.
I got one bucking.
Yeah.
The Britcheron's in the wrong spot. That's about number 5, number 6. Here's 7. Behind the paint horse. The buckskin, she's back. We're out the gate with number 17.
Now, can imagine, tomorrow you're going to add, when you have the other scramble, there'll be 6 more animals in each team.
Oh, yeah.
A little more west.
Wait till you see them in the parade in the morning.
Yeah. You wonder why they're going around this late, because they all have to be judged. And if they even win 7th or 8th, it can add to their points down the line for the year or the weekend.
Look, Andy's got his horse, Bob. He's going back for his packs.
Yeah.
The greatest smile of any mule skinner I know.
Andy's going to the beer stand.
Oh, by the way, I just got a text. The white horse's name is You No Good Son of a Gun.
Okay. Man. Well, we got some new names, I think, came around the track in the individual
Yeah, we
scramble.
did, Bob. I haven't got them all lined out yet. Ladies and gentlemen, it's going to take us a minute to sort it out. I just want to say one thing. On behalf of Steve Kenyon, Bob Feist, our video crew, the Lopeman family, my right-hand man with Amy, Miss Monica, my boss is up here. I hope you're a happy camper. That was a heck of a show. For those of you that have never been to Bishop, don't leave. Stay with us. We got 2 more days. See you at the parade in the morning.
I'm Jason Brown. I'm here with Patty Williams. She's the show secretary of Mule Days. Patty, what does the show secretary do?
Well, this is my first year, so
Okay.
I'm just learning, trying to get organized. But I've been taking entries, getting people into their RV spots, getting their mules and donkeys into a stall,
Okay.
trying to make everything run smoothly. And then during Mule Days, I'll be running around like a crazy person trying to answer questions and help all of the contestants with everything that they need and do.
Okay, sounds cool. So
I hope so.
hopefully you have fun at it.
It is, I will be.
How long have you been a part of Mule Days?
I started as a volunteer 7 years ago.
Wow.
I gave a clinic, and then it morphed into being in charge of the clinics, and I've done that until this year.
What's the clinics?
We have professional and non-professional, well, mostly professional people come and give a clinic, a 2-hour clinic during the week of Mule Days. It can be on saddle fitting, how to work with problems with your mule, packing, youth with packing, youth riding, troubleshooting, all sorts of things. And they're really wonderful, and we have a great lineup this year.
Okay.
And so if people have some time during the day, they can come over to the clinic corral.
Are the
and
clinic
see
corrals
a clinic.
free?
Yes, they're all
Okay.
free, and they start on Thursday morning at 9 o'clock and go through Saturday afternoon.
Wow. Okay, so next question.
Okay.
Why do you volunteer, or why are you a part of Mule Days? What is that? What drives that? Why?
I love being part of an event that is run by volunteers, number one, and number two, is such a family-oriented, really wholesome event. And I really like being part of something bigger than just something big,
Yeah,
I guess.
well, this is definitely something
Yeah, it
big.
is. I don't live here. I live in Southern California, so
Oh, wow.
I come up and live in a little trailer over there, and I get to become part of the Bishop community for a couple months each
Well,
year.
that's awesome.
And it's been really fun.
Yeah.
I really enjoy it.
Wow, that's great. Talking about Mule Days,
Mm-hmm.
if you're walking around, what would be your favorite part? What do you have to see?
Oh, the chariot races. I love the
Oh, so
chariot
that's an event,
races.
so-
That's an event.
so we answered that next question.
Yes. The people that come from the New York. We had people that came from Australia a couple of years ago. Canada. They come from all over the United States and
Yeah.
outside of the United States. And seeing all of them working together with common goal of having a good time, and everybody has good ethics, and every mule people are well-mannered people, and I just love them, and it's really fun. That's my favorite thing about Mule Days,
Awesome.
other than the chariot race.
So let's say somebody next year wants to become a part of Mule Days as a vendor. I know it's too late probably now for anybody watching since Mule Days is happening. What would they do to become a part of Mule Days as a vendor?
Go online to
Well, good evening, everybody from Bishop, California. Welcome to Mule Days. I hope you enjoyed tonight's live stream. We'll do this again tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow night, and Saturday or Sunday afternoon as well. 4 o'clock Pacific time for the finals. Kind of a windy, breezy night, but boy, it was a beautiful evening, and we had a great show to get all of the action started here at Mule Days tonight. Like I say, it's a little bit windy. The Class 26, the Western Pleasure Stakes, that's in memory of Dr. Carl Lind, who's one of the longtime organizers, one of the founders, one of the great partners of Mule Days. It was won by a mule called I Only Invite Me to the Good Bar, Dana Heath out of Texas. I Only Date Foxes. Tessa Walkinshaw finished in the number 2 spot. The 200-yard Western race, So Black Magic Man, Becky Sams Benham, Navajo Lady, Sequoia Webb in the number 2 spot. In the steer stopping tonight, Silver Bullet, ridden by Levi King, a time of 2.31, entry 287. Actions Red Rose, Zach Zammerzall, a time of 2.38, finished second. The Pack Team Comedy Load, this is an intercollegiate packing event. College kids spent a lot of time putting together costumes and themes. Cal Poly had 2 teams entered, Cal Poly San Luis Obispo, and they won first and second. They were, their team number 2 was first, their team number 1 was second, team number 2 was dressed as the characters from the movie Toy Story, team number 1 from the Pirates of the Caribbean. In the Cloverleaf Barrel Race tonight, Blue McGee, PhD, Larice Webb, a time of 20.669. SP Black Magic Man, that's Becky Sams Benham, 21.497. In the Donkey Barrel Race, Cheryl Gressley won it on a donkey called Garrett's Nacho Bravo. Double C's Emoji, Jody Collins was second. And Garrett Dollarhide, who was actually, you might have heard Bob Tallman say, a ride-in on the Pack Scramble. The individual Pack Scramble tonight ended up winning it. He crossed the line in the number 1 spot. Now tomorrow, for those of you who are in the area, 10 o'clock in the morning, California time, the big parade tomorrow afternoon. Big show at 1 o'clock tomorrow night. Big show at 7 o'clock. And we'll wrap it all up, on Sunday afternoon at 4 o'clock California time. Thanks for watching our live stream. You can go back and find all of it archived. Just log on to muledays.org. You'll get all the information. On behalf of the Bishop Mule Days, God bless everybody. I'm Steve Kenyon.
Thank you. I apologize for the confusion. Test 1, 2, 3.